Game Demo!
Hey everyone, and welcome to our daily demo. I am joined by Brody Phillips here from Sega. He's a producer on Super Monkey Ball 3D. Welcome.
Thank you, it's great to be here.
Yeah, so tell us about Super Monkey Ball coming to the 3DS.
Yeah, so this time around we have three different modes. So Monkey Ball is the main mode, and it has a really nice single player experience, while multiplayer is covered by Monkey Race and Monkey Fight.
All right, cool. So let's jump in and take a look at the game.
All right. Okay, let's jump in and check out Monkey Ball. This is probably the mode that's most familiar to people who've played Super Monkey Ball in the past. You are a monkey in a ball, collecting bananas, and trying to get to the goal without falling off to your unfortunate death. So the game has support for two control modes. You can either play on the circle pad, using your thumb to maneuver the ball, or you can use the motion sensor and tilt the whole 3DS unit side to side and control the monkey that way.
Oh, cool. So the same characters are back?
Yeah, all the traditional Monkey Ball characters are back. Ai, Mimi, Baby, and Gong Gong. And the cool thing that I like about selecting the characters is that each one has an impact on the gameplay. Ai is pretty well balanced in his maneuvers, while Gong Gong, for example, is very dense. So his ball can go through things that Ai's can't. Baby, for example, is very light, so it's very easy for a baby to kind of maneuver out of shallow gutters, for example.
Do you have a preference?
I like Ai the best because...
Well-balanced, I guess.
Well-balanced, and then when he bumps into things, he gives a scream that doesn't sound like it's too bloody. So, yeah, he's like a cute guy, and there he goes.
So how many levels are there?
Yeah, so in each world there are 10 stages, and we have 8 worlds in the game, so that's 80 total.
Oh, okay.
And the team really went wild with the game designs, and we put a lot of effort to make sure that the early levels were balanced and easy enough for first-timers to pick up, but then the later levels were challenging for our hardcore Super Monkey Ball fans.
Yeah, the difficulty ramp up, and it's pretty tricky once you get to those later levels, for sure.
Exactly. There are also some neat collectibles in the game where you can find a special banana in a special place, and that will unlock characters or vehicles in the other two modes.
Oh. So how does the 3D feel for you? Like, what kind of impact does it have on the game?
Well, it's really neat because you can see the depth of the geometry and estimate how long it'll take you to get from one place to another.
Okay.
And yeah, it's kind of nifty with the effects, things flying around in the background. There I go.
Do you find it easier to play in 3D, or you can also toggle it off and just play it in regular 2D?
Yeah, I think if I was in a place that was really tough, I might turn the 3D off just to get past it. But yeah, for the most part, it's a much more engaging experience because you really feel like, you know, you're inside. You're the monkey. You're maneuvering through it. And you're trying to get through it.
All right, very cool. So you said there were other modes as well?
Yeah, let's take a look at those. Yeah, let's take a look at Monkey Race. This is a full-featured kart racer. So you'll pick your character and you'll pick what kart, and depending on the combination of your character and your kart, the stats will change. So your speed, acceleration, steering, drift, and turbo, that all depends on, you know, different parameters that the car and the character's combination have.
So how many people can you play against?
So it plays up to 4 people at once.
Okay.
And it has support for download play. So you can actually play a demo version of the game with your friends who don't have the game, just to try it out.
Interesting. Local only, or will they be online?
Local only.
All right. So I'm assuming there will be power-ups and other...
Yeah, I was just trying to get through an item gate there, just to pick one up, but unfortunately the other carts got to it before I did. Now I'm here in the slipstream, getting a little extra speed from having a cart in front of me. Well, the other guy just took it. There's a little speed boost for me.
So what are the tracks like?
There's quite a lot of variety. This is actually the simplest one in the game. Some of the harder ones have ramps, jumps, and like multiple paths. So there's a lot of variety.
Very cool. And what kind of power-ups can we be expecting?
Well, here's
there's
one right
one.
here. Yeah, this is the, they called it Let's Dance for a while. It's a like a ballroom dance ball, and that slows you down and spins you, so you do a little dance there. Slows you down for a bit, give you an advantage, lets you get past the other players. All right, here we go. So what's it going to give me? Down at the bottom is the speed boost, which I'll definitely need to use because I just got hit with the ice cubes. So once I get up to around this corner to straightaway, I think that'll be the best time to use it.
Do you have to
And here we
unlock
go.
the carts?
Yeah, actually, you get a limited number in the beginning,
Okay.
and then based on your performance in other game modes like Monkey Ball, you can unlock other characters and other carts.
Okay. So most of the unlockables are acquired through the single-player mode? And then,
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works. So I just did Super
giant
Monkey
hamster
Ball. Yeah, so I can just march right through
Wow, that's a
and
nice power-up.
come back to first place, the goal. So that's basically Monkey Race in a nutshell. And I want to show you Monkey Fight because that is a riot. Okay, cool. So, okay, this is Monkey Fight. And in Monkey Fight, the object is to pick up the most bananas.
Oh, so you're not fighting other monkeys?
Well, you really are fighting other monkeys, but the goal isn't to beat each other up. Instead, the goal is to have the most bananas at the end of the match.
I see.
So you pick your characters and the stage, and you can pick some rules. And I'll talk about rules in a little bit once we get the game started.
So also 4-player local?
Yeah, this is the same basic multiplayer feature.
Oh, it's like a 2D side-scrolling.
Yeah, exactly. So the player who has the crown,
Has the most bananas.
yeah, he's got the most bananas.
Oh, so there is some punching involved.
Yeah, there's tons of punching and lots of fighting. It's just that depending on how many bananas you have, you might want to run away, because the more times you get hit, the more... There's a golden barrel that appears on the screen once in a while, and if you're the person who gives it the 10th punch, you can unleash a special attack like Gong Gong's doing there, and that'll knock you off.
Banana stealing
Yeah.
move. All right, so thank you so much for stopping by. Now, when's it coming out and on what platform?
Sure, it's March 27th, along with the launch of the Nintendo 3DS.
All right, great. Now, that was our look at Super Monkey Ball 3D. Now, on with the rest of the show.